G'day everyone and welcome into highlights of AFR Tier 1 at Jeddah. Now, not gonna lie, this was a pretty horrific race weekend. Really did not go to plan, and that starts from the very beginning with qualifying because I missed it. I slept in. I had a nap beforehand and I woke up at the end of qualifying. So we didn't qualify, but we did at least wake up early enough to start the race. Straight into the sprint, just messing around with my setup. I really do not have a lot of practice going into this race either. It's just a very, very long working week, so we've gone very, very safe with the setup. Probably too much downforce for around here. But we're now gonna try and make up for our mistakes with quali and try and get away with a good sprint race. Getting ready now, waiting for everyone to finalise their setups. And hopefully we can get a clean start, make up a few positions, and give ourselves a good chance for points in the main Grand Prix as we get ready for 5 red lights. And away we go. My God, we were held for a long time on those lights there. Not a bad start, not a lot of traction in gears 3 through 4, but as we get into 50, we get away quite well. Braking early into turn 1 with these cold tyres, trying to take it as safe as possible, cutting to the inside, leaving space for those on the outside. We're really struggling with traction. Trin in front of us as well, similarly. We're going to get in front of him. We've got Sneaky in front of us. We brake it way too late. We've made contact with Sneaky, spun him around. That's absolutely horrific by us. I can't actually believe we've done that. T-Mac in front of us spun around as well. That is probably one of the biggest acts of ministry I've ever done in a league race. In my defense, it was cold tyres, and there were a lot of people spun. It wasn't just me, but yeah, that's an absolute shocker, and it's ruined Sneaky's chance at a good position in his first race in Tier 1. So, yeah, we didn't fight him when he finally caught us on lap 3. He got through very, very easily. You can see we're running way too much downforce, and we've got a broken wing from that collision as well. So I feel bad for Sneaky, and yeah, absolutely ruined his race already before we even get to the GP. Thought about maybe trying to get him back into turn 1, but wasn't really worth it with our damage, so we let him go, and that was the end of that battle on lap 4. On to lap 5. He's pulled 1.2 seconds on us in a lap, so we've got no pace at all. And you can see how much we're struggling through Sector 1 as we hit the curb there, and oh my God, we're lucky we didn't even retire there. Red wing damage, that's the end of that sprint race for us. VSC for everyone, so that's probably ruined a couple more people's race as well. So we crossed the line in P18, 20 seconds behind the next driver, and a 3-second penalty as well. There's your results for the sprint race. Hero taking pole position for the main race, and Big L on the front row with him. On to the Grand Prix itself. We're going to aim for the one-stop medium to soft. A lot of people are going to go medium to hard or soft to hard or something along those lines. I think this is the better strategy. We'll see how we go as we get ready for 5 red lights for the Grand Prix. Yeah, we're not going to make the same mistakes as last race. We are giving everyone heaps of space in a turn 1. I'm not going to be responsible for ruining someone else's race within the same weekend. Not gonna do it. Sneaky and T-Mac having a little bit of contact there. 3 wide, a little bit further in front. We'll see what happens from that. Combined actually losing the rear end, getting wing damage, I believe. He's going to let us through. Yellow flags. Thankfully we don't get an illegal overtake there. And we've made it through turn 3 without murdering anyone this time. Oh my God, it's a miracle. Bit of a check up in front of us as people are battling. T-Mac and Ekim switching positions through the high-speed corners. You can see how slow everyone is through here as well on these cold tyres. There is absolutely no grip anywhere. Combined having a go at us again on the outside. We're going to brake a little bit later than him, hold the inside line, and I didn't mean to squeeze him out here, but the front tyres just still had 0 grip on them. So we managed to hold on to that position in P17. Oh, it's going to be a long and difficult race if we're going to be trying to overtake everyone like this at the moment. Anyway, on to lap 2. We're still on the back of Sneaky and T-Mac and Ekim, somehow. No idea how. We're losing a lot of time on the straight still at this stage. But Ekim having a look at the driver in front, not quite sure who that is. It's one of the McLarens, I believe. As you go through this high-speed corner, I think one of them gets a little bit out of shape there, and on the exit, Ekim's gone around. T-Mac and Sneaky have both gone into him. Oh, that's very unfortunate for both of them. but it means we're up 3 positions now into P14. Unfortunately, though, that does mean we lose the gap to Pondon and Ando in front of us. Over the next few laps, we managed to gain a little bit of time on them, but you can see now these soft runners, Trin and Ando, really starting to struggle on their tyres 7 laps in, and I think both of them were going for the soft to medium, so they're going to be out for a lot longer than just now, so we may be able to close into them. Ekham's managed to catch us, so that shows how bad our pace is. He's going to get past us very, very easily by the end of lap 7, but you can see we've gained a second across this lap on these 2 soft runners in front. They have been battling, but their tyres are, at this stage, pretty much completely dead. Hopefully Ekham will be able to drag us the rest of the way up to these guys, but we have a good opportunity to actually make some overtakes in this race, which I was not expecting coming into this weekend with our pace as we break into turn 1, nearly careening into the back of Ekham there. Oh my god, I'm doing everything I can to ruin people's races at this stage, aren't I? Thankfully didn't collide with him, and we're able to continue with this race. On to lap 8, got Ando in front of us, or Ekham on the back of Ando at the moment, as we got a car spun around. It's Apollo Pepsi in the Ferrari. Very unfortunate for him. I think he was running into points there for a while. Very unlucky for him, but that's us up another position now into P14. On to lap 9. We're on the back of Ando Cap now. We might have an opportunity along this next DRS straight, potentially. He does get a pretty bad exit through that fast right-left there, and we are on the back of him. We're pretty low on battery, so we're just going to sit behind here, try and not use as much along this straight, even lifting off here. And yeah, just sit in behind for now, but we're going to try and get him now into the hairpin, which means we are going to use a bit more battery, activating DRS. We're going to probably look around the outside of him into the final corner, allows us to control his line through there. Braking late around the 100 metre board. We get it done before the apex of the corner, and now we're free to chase after Trin, who has a 3-second time penalty at the moment. So that's looking good in our favour as Ando pits anyway, so that overtake meant pretty much nothing. Lap 12, we finally caught up to Trin, so his pace isn't too bad on these soft tyres, but they are very much wearing away at this stage now. He gets a terrible run through this set of corners now, and we're right on the back of him. We're going to use our battery and DRS here, get up around the outside of him, turns to the inside, which then turns to the outside for this fast left-hander. Hopefully backs out. He does to get that move done. Although we were a little bit apprehensive, we missed the apex a little bit, which has meant we have had a terrible lack of speed along this straight. Trin's now going to have DRS on us. He's going to fight us back here. He's going to go up the inside of us into the hairpin, but those soft tyres really do not have the grip anymore, and we're going to get the traction on him on the exit and DRS because we managed to just sort of win that battle as well, and Trin hits as well. So that overtake meant absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of things as well. Lap 14. We've got a couple of hard runners have come out in front of us. Big L and Crush are in front of Pondon. Big L starting to pull away a little bit. But Pondon having a bit of a battle here with Crush now. Looking to try and find a way through. Obviously we're on different strategies, and those hard tyres are very, very cold at this stage. But this battling has allowed us to finally catch Pondon. We've been matching him lap after lap for so long. Maybe we'll have an opportunity for an overtake somewhere along here, but it doesn't really look like it at this stage. Pondon's still really fighting hard here, looking for every opportunity to get past Crush. We're not even going to activate DRS here. We're just going to sit behind and hope we don't lose too much time while they're battling. Because we don't really have an opportunity to pass here. We're not close enough anywhere, as much as I'd love to. But yeah, we weren't able to. On to lap 15. Crush's tyres finally heating up. Pondon sort of exercising a little bit of pace over us now. We're on the same strategy though, so there's not really too big a deal here as long as we keep within DRS range. As we head into the final corner now, God, we're losing so much time on the straights. As we brake though, oh my god, what has happened there? Some sort of incident between Ekham and Big L that's caused them to hold up Crush as well, and we'd already committed to the corner. There wasn't anything we could do there. That has cost us so much time to Pondon. He's all the way 3-4 seconds up the road now. We've now got Bait made up our inside on the hard tyres, so we've got to leave space for him. Big L's not going to be happy either. He's lost a lot of time in that, and he's spun us around. Oh, and it's in the worst possible place to be spun around as well, because we can't reverse all the way if we want to, if we don't want to block the track. So, oh, this is costing us so much time. That's unfortunate. I don't know what Big Al was doing there. I know he was in a rush to try and not lose time to the guys in front, but he didn't really need to tap us around there. We've even lost the position to Sneaky now, so that's pretty much ruined our race. And it's about to get worse, because as we go into the pits on lap 19, I forgot to set soft compound tyres. So we're going on to hards with 6 laps remaining. Beautiful. Done well. Round of applause, everyone. We've absolutely smashed this race out of the park. Absolutely maximised the result we could have gotten. Lovely, lovely stuff. Further on lap 19, going through this fast left right, we got yellow flags ahead of us. Unfortunately, Trin has spun himself around, so he's having about the same level race as we are. Absolute shocker. He actually has the pace for points as well when we don't. Oh my god, I don't think I've had a race this bad in a long time. Lap 25, going around the final corner. Sneaky spun it. He's a lap down. We've crashed into him. That about sums up our entire race. We're going to come across the line in P13, over a minute behind the winner. Absolute nightmare of a race. Worst league race I've ever had, I would argue. But, results overall, GG to Hero getting his first win of the season. So now 2 completely different podiums, I believe, for the first 2 races, which is absolutely epic. And as we look at the results screen, Pondon actually managed to finish in the points. So I think if we didn't get caught up in those 2 incidents at the end of lap 15, start of lap 16, I think we could have maybe scrounged up 10th place. But really, we didn't have the consistency anyway. I don't think we would have deserved those points realistically. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider hitting that subscribe button and liking the video. It helps me out so much. Next race isn't for another 2 weeks. We've got a long break till Spa, so I'll try and find some other content to make until then. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.